Previously on the Otherplace.
Oh there, traveler. What brings you out at this time of night?
I'm looking for some folks that you've met, or will soon meet. I'd like you to send them somewhere for me.
Why would I do that?
Some coin for your troubles. And he takes a small leather sack and tosses it to the smuggler.
The smuggler catches it, and he opens it up and looks inside, and his face goes white. He pulls out a small gold ring.
Your brother says hello.
The coins scatter as the man drops the bag, his left hand moving to the sword at his hip, his right clenching the ring.
The traveler raises a hand. I mean no harm. The three will, or have, brought the dead with them. Though they are no necromancers, you must send them to Vane.
And why should I listen to you?
Says the smuggler, and slowly draws his sword. He levels it at the traveler.
You will want to by the time you send them off. They will prove useful to both of us.
Branson and his group of people are also taking a few steps back, and Branson had sheathed his sword, but he has a hand on it now.
Are you saying you're a necromancer?
Me? No. I just live by the ocean, and I've killed some sea creatures that try to attack us.
He unsheaths his sword,
Look.
points it at Rab.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, my bad.
Are you a necromancer?
Not exactly.
He's a saint.
Yeah. So Kanara, we're a little bit different in some ways, okay? Easy with the blade. Let me explain a little bit, okay? Do you have a thing against necromancers? Other than, we all have a thing against necromancers, Prince?
Tekoa just looked at him.
Necromancers are the bane of our society. They make everyone's job twice as hard. If I could put a necromancer in the ground right here, I would.
Oh, yeah. Those guys that are always summoning things for their own benefit, they're the worst.
The worst.
Yeah, the worst. Thank you. You know what's going on, sister. Nah, see, my side, we get rid of them. There's a thing in our society where we help usher loved ones on down the river. We push them away. See, if I was a necromancer, I would have had those things like bound and attacking you like attack dogs. But that's like not cool. That's like wilting a carrot, and that's just not fun. No. All right, Branson. So let me try to explain this a little bit. I'm what we call a soul conductor. Okay, my job is to help loved ones or other dead people make their transition down the different rivers. Okay, I try not to go too far because it's weird on the other side. So my job in the family is to usher people on. So me going back and forth is normal for my kind, ish. As in, it's like a family role. See, my dad's dad had it, and there's funeral garbs that we all get. But, so it is an established thing. The difference is between us and necromancers is while we help push and conduct like an orchestra, getting everyone to go and ascend and all make our colony song together on the other side. That's what we try to do. Whereas necromancers that have brought up all the undead and all the really bad things and all the really worst things, they try to take over stuff and bring the dark undead stuff over to our side.
Branson takes a step forward with his sword. He has no idea what you're talking about. And he basically says as much.
All I know is about necromancers. I've never heard anything about soul conductors.
They're people who just help people who are ghosts go away. That's what they do.
Thank you. That's exactly
We
what
have
it is.
people like that in my society. We just help the dead go away, because we don't want the dead. Well, we do, but we want them to be alive, but not like alive undead. We just want them to be back where they were before they died, but then they died. So then we send them away so they can live a good, happy life on the other side.
Yeah.
Branson sort of stares at Tullana for a second, and I think somebody should roll some sort of social check to calm him and his guys down.
Let me. I would love to do that. A social check?
Do you have social?
I have deception.
I have charm.
Deception.
I'm a very charming rabbit.
I
Really?
can
Okay.
coerce them if I need to.
I have 3 green in deception.
Yeah, hey, just so you know, positioning-wise, Tekoa has moved in a... He hasn't bared his weapon, but he has it still in a hand, and he has moved to position himself between Rabberto and Branson.
Okay.
I have a knack for charm, and I have customer service experience.
Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing him a song, because he'd probably run me through.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Would you
going to
like
be...
Uh-huh.
It's going to be hard with the setback. The guys behind him are kind of shuffling, and when he drew his weapon, they sort of leveled their weapons tentatively at the two of you as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you do with setbacks here, so just do it.
I get rid of 2 setbacks.
You know the good thing about this, the plan B in the situation is that you can, parkour out that window if you need to. So, we got a plan B just in case.
And Branson is pretty smart, but he is not all that smart about the dead.
Okay.
And
Which
when
makes sense.
And looking at his role to see how whether he knew about conductors or not, with his 3 threats, maybe add a pair of boosts.
Oh, okay. And I'm just looking at.
He's a little confused right now more than anything.
Which makes sense. I mean, I'd be confused too.
All right, and with my customer service, if I roll a threat, I can cancel it out with a strain.
Okay.
Okay. So I am rolling yellow. Should I flip? This is pretty important.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna
Yes,
flip.
go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, please, by all means, go ahead.
Flip a point, upgrade, do what you need to do.
Yellow, green. That's 3 purple, correct?
Yes.
And 2 boosts.
Yes.
Ooh.
2 successes, 1 threat. Okay.
Charm.
I can get rid of that threat by suffering a strain.
You're back to
Because
full
you're really stressed out.
to 0 strain now, so sure.
Yeah. It's good to see me sweat under it. I think it would probably give him a advantage knowing that he still has that power over people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the way you're swinging that. That's a good one. That's a lot better than thinking, oh no, I hope Tekoa doesn't flip out and Hulk out on people.
That's what Rab's doing with his other hand. He's just, waving you down.
So what does Rab say to Branson to sort of calm him down, but also sort of make it look like he's still got the upper hand in the situation, which he clearly doesn't, even though he has he's backed by like 3 guys.
Rab holds up both of his hands off his loot, so it's just the shredder is just hanging down by his waist, and he goes, Branson, I know this is all very strange. Easy, Tekoa. We're good. Branson's got he's got all the carrots in his basket right now. Okay, look, it's all very strange. We can tell you all about our different cultures and how we deal with the dead. I want you to know full well that our family, my own colony, has suffered so tremendously under these necromancers and all the stuff that they've done. My colony has collapsed, okay? That's why I'm out and about, because ours collapsed, all right? I don't want anything to do with these guys. They're, like you said, they're just making the world a worse place. That's why I go around getting rid of the lost souls that are stuck in our world. We just got to get rid of them. I'm with you 100%. We just got to get rid of them for our society, right? Right? Because you want an easier job, and I want an easier job, and
Right.
Yeah.
and you can let me make it up to you. What can we do to help you out? You know, you've been so good to us, so kind to us. We really appreciate you letting us help you. It's been a tremendous learning experience.
Reluctantly nods his head at this. Yes.
Right? Yeah, right, Tekoa? Right, Tekoa?
He sees you like bopping an ear down, like, go along with this, go along with this. He's like, okay.
And Branson he's calmed down a bit. He stands a little taller. He sheaths his sword. And he sort of dismisses the guys and he's
Just, you guys get back to work and get back to work loading the ship. We've got something to talk about here.
What about Tullana?
Okay.
Do whatever you want. Actually, I saw that axe in action.
Why don't you stay
Why
here?
don't you stay? Yeah.
As the muscle.
Okay.
Keep these guys in line.
So last time we sort of described Branson's office as a mishmash of furniture that looks like it came from a dozen different houses. Probably because it did come from a dozen different houses.
All his gifts.
Yeah. He walks around his desk and sits. There are a couple bookshelves full of tons and tons of books, including the ones that you got for him just earlier tonight. And on his desk, that skull just stares at the three of you. And he sits down and he says, "Why don't you have a seat? I've got to say, I think I may have underestimated you earlier tonight. I may have another job for you."
Tekoa immediately sits down. That'll work. Sits down. Well, actually, let's Tullana sit down because there was only 2 chairs, so he'll sit on the floor next to Rab.
No. I'll stand. You sit.
No,
there's a sofa.
You first, by all means.
No,
down.
please.
No,
you're
okay.
good.
Sofa.
All right, I'll take a seat. Thank you.
It's right over there.
Oh, no, please. You gotta sit.
I'm gonna climb up into the chair and sit down.
Yeah,
with my feet sticking straight out, not even barely touching the ground at all.
Tekoa grabs Rab by the shoulders, picks him up, and sets him in the chair, and then goes around behind him and stands behind him in the chair.
Yes, sir.
We get this front view of Tullana sitting in this giant chair.
My feet sticking straight out,
in this
just sitting
small
there.
chair. Yep. Tekoa standing behind Rab, and a couple of sofas in the back.
You could have sat back. It's fine. Never mind. It's fine.
Okay, sure, I will. By all means, he walks all the way to the back of the room and sits down on a sofa, really far away from the conversation. Puts his spear, or puts his trident, on the couch next to him.
Or you could do the Men in Black thing and just, pull it over.
Oh, yeah, starts dragging it to the front. Oh, good point. Turns around, grabs it. Hold on just a minute.
He's got
and then sits down.
a rug down that's getting all bunched up in front of it.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Hang on. Moves it. Puts it down. Okay. Sits down.
Ready? Are you settled now?
Are y'all set?
I'm fine. Thank you.
All right, let's not be rude.
You good?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
most definitely. Yeah, thank you.
I bet you the skull's rolling his eyes about the whole thing.
Yeah, making very grotesque faces.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna make faces at it.
And Branson can't see it because she's so small that it's behind. No.
So Branson leans forward and he's got these things on his table that he's sort of arranging just a little bit as he talks.
I've got a bit of a problem. There's a town called Vane.
Vane? Like V-A-I-N or V-E-I?
V-A-N-E.
Oh, Vane? Oh, like wind vane. Oh.
The wind in my hair, it's nice. I like it.
I don't have hair.
The town of Vane. It's about 12 leagues north of here. I've been expecting shipments through the area, and I've gotten word through post that a necromancer's been damming the river to try and flush out one of the river towns. I don't trust...
Destroying a river?
I don't trust the tower with this, and I don't really want to send my men up. Do you think this is something the three of you could handle?
Oh, definitely. They're destroying water. Of course, we have to help the water people. Like, oh my gosh.
So you're saying there's a necromancer in the area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a
We're
bad guy.
down.
We have to kill the bad guys. Let's go kill the bad guys.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I'll lend my axe.
I could pay you if you need, and arrange transportation.
Oh, that would be lovely.
It'd be great.
Agreed.
Okay.
Wow,
Great.
quite lovely.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Like I said, I'm expecting shipments. It's one of the waterways. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a bit of a smuggler.
Oh, see, he smuggles the good things to good people. We gotta
He
help
smiles
him.
and winks. That's right. We're just getting the things that the people of Gildan need.
Oh, we gotta help him.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
So what does your intel tell us about him?
About the necromancer.
About the necromancer, well, I gotta say, I haven't really gotten many guys back out of the area.
Oh, great.
Oh.
If
You've
you know
been
what I
adding
mean.
to his army. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've just had my boys steer clear of it lately.
Fair.
We've been using other rivers in the area.
But it's bad for business.
It's bad for business, really, and you know it's bad for the people in this great nation.
I like how he says that, and I keep envisioning him looking at Tullana over there
Yes,
every time
I'm
he says
nodding.
that kind of thing.
I'm nodding. Yep.
Yep.
We gotta help these bad people. We gotta destroy them.
And you know the paladins, they're not doing anything about it.
The injustice.
They can't even keep their grease fires under control these days. My
I
goodness.
know.
No.
I mean, the whole tower is burning down. It's just,
Oh my goodness. Well,
It's okay. I heard they have it under control.
well, that's good. I hope that they can save the rest of the people. We don't want this fire spreading.
I got it.
No!
Flip a dark side point there.
We start hearing the fire
Quickly,
bells.
yeah. You hear the
Smash
local
cut to-
bells going off all around town, and yeah, we do a smash cut to the tower with Ravnik, the stone folk, just standing in front of it, silhouetted by the green inferno on the southern coast of the city.
That poor guy. Oh, Ravnik, watch your tower burn.
So is there anything else you need from me? I've got horses for you, if you need them. A pony for you, miss.
Oh, lovely. I've never ridden one of those before. That'd be quite an experience.
Have fun.
If you happen to have a map, at least leading up to the area, that would be great. I know that we can obviously go by the roads, but it'd be good to know what we can go off road just in case the necromancer's doing something particular.
And now, are you asking me for a map to provide you with a map, or
Branson?
do you just need the idea of a map? Do you need an out-of-game map?
No. In character, Tekoa is asking for a
'Cause
map.
I don't have one.
No, that's fine. But no, in character, Tekoa would be asking for a map because
Okay.
because Branson works in that, has trade in that
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
He might know. That's what I mean.
Branson has a library,
Sure.
right?
He does.
Behind him, yes.
Like
He says, yes, I can provide you with a map, yes.
and he gets
Okay.
up and turns around and starts rummaging through a flat file.
Mentally, Tekoa is appreciating
And
this
yes, he
more
does
than
also
the,
have a library.
Yes, other than the last map that we had, where he basically just drew in the dirt. It's like a circle, and there's a door, and there might be something else here.
In our box of books and rocks and stuff,
Uh-huh.
Yes, the rock.
did we grabbed his a bunch of different stuff. Was any of them on? Do you remember if any of them were on ghost or undead stuff in particular?
You grabbed the one about the Vargar, about the wolves. I don't think we really described any of the other ones. You have 3 light side points, though.
Yes. Spend it.
All right, I'll spend it. Can I would like a in this box of our stuff, one of the books has a primer or a textbook or a journal discussing this type of undead or whatever. Considering not just the ones that are coming out, but if they're damming the river and there's undead up there, undead don't like water.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So how's he doing is the question. Gosh.
Yeah. So I need a primer on undead types. Does that make sense?
Yeah. With a light side flip, you find one.
Okay. And with that,
so we described the that this paladin Torin, the Ision, had most of the books in his library sort of bound the same. They all had sort of green spines with gold embossing.
Gold leafing, yes.
Yep. What does the gold embossing on this one look like?
I'm going to say this one is going to be a journal, so it's going to be a little more worn. Like he just kept. He's an Ession. That Essions are the birds, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's got like a couple claw marks that are like permanent, that are open, that he can open up. So he's got like a couple little holes that he can. Does that make sense?
Yeah. This one if it's a journal, it's not by him.
Oh.
Yeah. So you open it up and you see the name Calum Clara, Paladin First Order.
First Order. Nice. And with this, can I figure out what type these ones were that we just fought?
Yes, you can. And that maybe you would sort of even just have a vague idea of that they are shades. They are just shades. Remnants of the dead hungry for life.
Hungry. All right. and before we leave, can I ask Branson? Hey, Branson, have you heard of a paladin, Balthazar? Balthazar? Balthazar, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of Balthazar. You haven't heard of Balthazar? He's one of the higher ups. He's almost all the way up there. Don't mess with Balthazar.
And he's still around?
Right, yeah, he's still around. I think he's an elf. He's been around for a while.
Oh, that would explain it. Okay. Do you have any, other than he's old and you don't mess with him, do you got any, like, info on him? You know, why he would, if he's different than other paladins?
I think all paladins are the same. You just... Yeah, I don't know about Balthazar.
Ravenic's not the same.
Ravenic's special.
He really is. He's really a special
breed.
Gentleman.
But Balthazar, he's smart. He's cunning. He knows what's going on in Gilda, in really the whole country. He's on top of things, and he's been rising up the ranks pretty quickly. And I could see him being in charge of the paladins pretty soon.
Really? So, between us, would you say a paladin would be a type of person that would, say, put a ghost in a jar?
Probably not. I mean, if they could study something from it, but they want the dead gone. They don't want to keep them around.
Right. So where did you say that you happened to get Hans from?
He was a gift. Somebody who did a job for me way back when, like 4 years ago. Memorable gift, not a memorable guy though.
Interesting. Do you happen to still keep tabs on the person that gifted this to you?
No, they did 2 or 3 jobs and then they sort of fell off the map.
Yeah. Huh.
What are you driving at, Rab?
Well, it's just something a little bit interesting. I was talking to our good friend Hans here, Tink Tink Tink, and Hans...
He glares at you.
Huh. Hey, can I do a knowledge check? He can hear me and I can hear him, and if he's bound to this guy, does that mean that someone could be talking to him on the other side? and compel him to tell him the information?
That is possible. Yeah.
Would that be a forbidden knowledge check?
To know that that's possible?
Yeah.
I think you could know that that is possible without a check. I mean, if you went over and talked to him, it's totally possible for somebody else to go over and talk to him. They'd have to know where to find him, which would be hard, but they could probably find him if they wanted to.
Okay. So I'll tell Branson. All right, Branson. So, like, if I wanted to keep tabs on you, I would just have to have somebody in here listening to all the stuff that you're doing, right?
Right.
So, if I was to give you a really cool something that's always here and always listening, looking at your ledgers and looking at all the people that come in and out and all that, wouldn't that be something cool and you would have more knowledge of what's going on in the world?
Yes. Are you saying that's what this...
And he looks at the jar.
Saying that's what this is? Somebody spying on me with this?
I don't know if I want to say that, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say
He's
that.
saying it.
I'm kind of saying it, but I'm not saying it, but I am saying it, but I don't want to say that I'm saying it.
Tekoa just kind of hits the back of his chair.
Yeah. Okay. If I was a super smart guy that had the ability to have unrestricted access to anywhere I wanted to go and wanted to keep tabs on everybody, I would give them really cool gifts. I'm just metaphorically speaking. Rab, wouldn't go ahead and put heads in jars. That's kind of, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but if I could do it and then have other people have them, I could keep tabs on other people, right? So when I was talking to Hans here, he...
Let's put Hans in the river.
Ooh.
We can put him in the bottom of the river. I'm sure he would like that. It's really fun in there.
Tekoa just kind of recoils quietly on his couch.
Yeah.
And that thought.
Hans' face gets really, really, really angry.
Oh.
Because then he couldn't spy anymore.
So what now, Rab?
Okay. Just give me a second. I'm going to put this guy in the other room real quick. I pick up Hans and put him out in the lobby, in the warehouse, and close the door. And I walk back in and I go, I was talking to Hans and he said that Balthazar, right? Did I keep saying his name right?
Balthazar?
Balthazar put him in here a long time ago. And that doesn't make sense if he's a paladin, right? Unless he is doing it for a reason and keeping tabs on everybody. But then I go, does a good person keep tabs on everybody? Well, that makes sense that you would have a person that would do that. But I don't know. Do you know of anybody else that has really cool heads in jars?
No.
I've never heard of anybody else with a head in a jar. And what you're saying here, this is pretty close to treason. And if I was anybody else, I might have a problem with what you're saying. You're saying that Balthazar's a necromancer.
I'm not saying that. I'm
you might want to keep that
his
one
integrity.
Under your hood.
Yeah, right? Oh man. Okay, but Branson is if Balthazar is the guy that's doing these, why is he keeping tabs on you? I'm just throwing this out here. We're gonna go up and kill this or deal with this necromancer.
Kill him.
What you do with this information is up to you. But if you have any friends that have anything cool, you see what I'm saying, right?
Right. You've given me a lot to think about here, and yeah, I'll put the word out on the network and see if we can
He won't die if you put him in the river, and he can't listen anymore. I mean, it's not that bad, and water is really pretty. I just don't understand why you would.
I might consider that, actually.
I mean, if you put him in the water, it's not like he can drown. He's in a jar, and it's sealed, and it's not like he can die. So, I mean, if you put him in there, all he's going to see is the fish and everything, and he can't hear anything except for fish and other creatures in the water. So, I mean, it's not like he's going to be able to eavesdrop anymore, and I mean, it's not going to do any harm to the thing. And the other guy isn't going to get to hear him, and he gets to look and watch pretty fishes. It's a win-win.
And the undead don't like running water.
Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win.
She's evil.
No, I'm really nice,
Tekoa
thank
flat
you.
out says.
I'm not evil. The water is a beautiful place to live in.
Do you want us to take him with us?
No, I'm going to take your advice.
And he gets up and walks out into the larger room. It looks like the people who are loading up the ship are almost finished. And he walks over to the jar, which is glowing faintly in the darkness, and he picks it up. And he looks back.
But just he wants out though. So
Don't let him out.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know.
Sail him in there.
I don't know. Do we want to let him out?
No.
If we dump him in the river,
That's a bad idea.
I thought so too.
He
But if you get rid of
starts
him, we
walking
can't
towards
interrogate him.
the river.
But if you get rid of him, we can't interrogate him later.
You could just put him in an area that he's not going to overhear your conversation.
Could you
'Cause
hold
if you
on
get-
to him till we get back? And then I'll talk to him some more and see if we can get it out of him whether somebody is talking to him or not.
Yeah, we can figure out who it is he's talking to.
Hmm.
I can take him underwater, and I can talk to him underwater.
He
Oh, dang.
he takes the jar, and he starts walking back into the building, and he opens up a small door
Ooh.
opposite from where his office is. And as it opens, it just shows a big dark space. And he puts the jar on a shelf in the storage room, closes the door behind him.
Yeah.
We'll deal with
Keep
that
him
later.
safe in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just deal
Is
with
there
that
anything
later.
else you need from me before you head out?
No, but thank you for the nice comfy chair to sit in. It was nice.
I think we're ready to roll.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let me put the couch back.
I'll get the rug. No, don't pull it on that side. No, I got it. I can.
Okay.
I can flip it. I can flip it.
Okay.
No, you just got to roll it out. Get your foot off. No, get.
Oh, I'm standing on the
You're
side.
still
Sorry.
strong.
Careful.
Yeah.
Don't step on the... No.
Can you get your great axe? Can you get your great axe? Can you
Be
get?
careful.
Yeah.
I
All
got
right,
it. I got my great axe. I'm going.
Don't
I'm good.
pick it up. Pick it up. Don't drag it. No.
No, it's on my back. It's all good. I got it.
Okay. Cool. There. That's. Thanks, Branson. You're the best.
You're welcome.
I'm going to hold my hand out. It was so nice to meet you, sir. I hope you have a great day.
He bends over and takes your hand.
Aw.
It's nice
I'm
to
gonna
meet you as
shake
well.
Awesome. We will go and deal with that evil necromancer. Okay, where to, boys?
Tullana, do you play any instruments?
Oh, I have. And she's going to dig in her bag. Look, I have a harmonica, but I don't know how to play it yet. I've been meaning to learn it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I
What
can
better
practice.
time than now?
No, not in his office. No. Come on. Let's go. Let's
Well,
just
we
go
can-
right here. Just out this
Okay,
way.
I'll follow.
The horses are over there.
And he points and he shoos you out of his building.
Something tells me that's one extra thing that he's happy to have gotten rid of. And we get on horses.
I'm gonna attempt to get on a horse for the very first time.
The pony.
Okay. None of you have riding, do you?
I
Yeah,
do.
let's
Thank you very much.
do one riding check each.
Riding, awesome.
It's going to be
Hey, we get to use something.
average.
So 2 purple,
All right.
2 purples.
2 successes, 3 advantages.
Interesting. The one with the rank in it can't.
The
Okay,
one
apparently.
person with a rank is the one person who fails.
Well,
Perfect.
It's because he's
Well-
teaching us how to ride.
It's because I have the thing inside of me, and the horse can smell it.
Well, you're used to seahorses anyway.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I got the mechanics down. I mean,
It's a little
but I
different.
So I've got 2 advantages, so I
Okay.
don't fall and break my crown.
Yeah. So do you immediately get going? It's the middle of the night.
No.
Or do you head back to the poor side?
Probably ought to head back to the poor side. I got a couple wounds I got to seal up.
We have lodging there. We need to get some rest, and we'll help Tullana get her own room, where she can be in her own room quietly, so that we can sleep.
Well, I got to teach her how to play a harmonica.
Oh, well, then you two can be in a room, and I'm going to be in my room.
Okay.
The north side of town, it is midnight, and the poor side is still busy. It's still got its front doors, also like big barn doors, open up to the seaside, and all of the sailors are having a really good time.
Yeah, the clinking of glasses, the smell of that fish soup, the ale that's not that great, but it's there. The shanties. Yes.
They've gotten some of the ales down from the gnome breweries and Merchants Row.
Oh yeah,
better stuff. Okay, very nice, very nice. So we're gonna walk back in there. Now we've got rooms already, right? I think we rented out rooms already. Okay.
Yep.
So you have 2 rooms. I'll just sleep with one of you guys.
Come on in.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's the big guy, so he takes up an entire bed. I only use the top half of mine. You can take the bottom half.
Oh, that would be nice. I don't take up much space.
I'm not that big, like Pat's belly.
Kind of tall.
So are we going to stick around with the shanties, or are we actually going to go sleep? I think I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I mean, we burned down an entire tower. We need sleep. I need sleep.
Wait, you burned down a tower?
That was out of character.
Oh.
You can still see the glow.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little further away. It's a little smaller now. It's burned down to
so
being very, very... It's just a pile of rubble at this point.
That's impressive.
I'm surprised it didn't go more quickly.
Yeah.
And the 3 of you settle in for the night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need to do before you head off north to the town of Vane?
How many wounds can I heal in a night?
Are you doing a medicine check on yourself, or
You
are you
can
just
heal all your
healing naturally?
strain. You would have to do a medicine check.
Because you can heal 1 for 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Naturally.
Oh, I can do a medicine check if you need to.
Is that right?
I have a rank in medicine.
Yeah, it's really slow. It's like, well, maybe it's more than
You
that.
two
But I thought it was
are
like,
sharing a room.
y'all can do that great.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my 3 strain back. I'm going to sleep like the dead. Or
I could use magic, right?
Well, I have
could,
medicine.
yeah.
I actually can. If you
she
want
has
me
ranks
to.
in medicine, dude. She can help you out. And she won't get the increased difficulty level to heal you, or to take care of you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Can I give her a boost since I, too, can do medical stuff?
So you've got the right tools for the job, because if I remember correctly, you have the whatever the equivalent toolkit, the equivalent med
Yeah.
pack
Yes.
is.
Mhm.
I do medicine checks so rarely. Is it how many wounds have you taken?
2. And they look self-inflicted. I don't know why.
2 of 11. So really, you're just bandaging your hand. Let's just make it an easy check.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So no boost or a boost?
1 purple.
1 purple.
You can have a boost for the help and the supplies.
Okay.
1 advantage. You heal 1 strain, which you will heal anyway when you go to bed. So if you have another
That's
idea
fine.
for an advantage on a medicine check, go for it.
Can I get an advantage as I take the harmonica from her and play a healing tune?
Oh.
Aw, that'd be cool.
Sure. And Tekoa definitely has the room next door.
Wait, so he has to listen to this? Oh, well, that's not terrible, I think, maybe.
Yeah, you can totally hear it through the walls.
Oh, these
Paper
walls are
thin
not
walls
that
at the
thick.
poor side.
Man. He, takes the pillows and, wraps them around his head, goes back down to try to get some sleep.
Are you using blood magic for this?
Oh my gosh, take yourself another wound.
No, I am not.
Lick your wounds.
I'll do divine. So that's yellow.
Okay.
I get a boost, and it's 2 purple, right?
It's 1 purple.
1 purple.
I think it's just basic magic.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
want to heal my hand up. I want to heal real good. I want to heal it all up. I want to feel so good.
Shut up!
Yay! Good
Trying to
job.
sleep over here.
I love
You're
it.
pounding on the wall. Yeah.
Yes, he doesn't even get up. He
Yay!
just reaches over and grabs his large
trident.
two-handed trident, just elbows, uses the blunt end against the wall. He's gonna be the death of me.
He's a pretty good drummer. He's reluctant at times.
Oh, he must really like it. I think you did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll show you more on the way. It's all about
Okay.
breathing in and out, in and out, in and out.
Oh, we'll have to practice that.
You know, I had an uncle who he made me sleep with my harmonica as a kid and just keep it in my mouth. My parents went crazy over it. So crazy they tried to smother me in the night because they just couldn't contain themselves of how happy they were. I don't
They
get
were
it.
so excited.
They were so excited.
Oh
it
my
was the darndest
goodness.
thing.
Wow.
They don't call us conductors for nothing.
I'll put my harmonica away for now, and we can get some rest, and we can sing and have fun tomorrow.
So swell.
Oh, I'm so glad to meet you.
I'm so glad to meet you.
I'm gonna crawl onto the bed. I have to climb up onto the bed.
You know, it'd be rad
These-
if you got your great axe and put it next to the bed and use
Yes.
your
Use
one
it
foot
to
up.
hop up.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I like how it's a great axe, but probably in reality it's like a regular sized axe for everyone else.
Probably. But it's a heavy melee for me, and it does its job.
That's right.
Yeah, you definitely splattered that bad guy.
I mean, you have to swing hard to kill things as well as to, chop down trees.
So the three of you get up early the next morning, mount your horses, and make pretty bad time because Tekoa can't ride.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Other Place. Loving the show and want more? Join us and other fans on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and Patreon. The Other Place is a production of Nightcast Creative. For more info about us and our other projects, visit nightcastcreative.com.